recording. Everybody. Alright, this is of Ducks and Men, Chapter 9. Sit down, Peter. I'm going to give you a tarot reading, said Hugh. It may give us a clue as to what happens next. Me, said Peter, sitting down. Hugh shuffles the cards. This will be a past, present, and future reading, said Hugh. He lays 3 cards face down on the table. Here goes. He flips the first card. It is the Chariot. It seems fate has carried you this far, but I'm not getting much more from this card. Hugh flips the next card. It is the Magician reversed. Peter, you have some mastery over being an Aquaduck, but I'm afraid you are in a precarious state. You could easily fall to darkness. Be careful. He flips the final card, the future card. It is the World. This would suggest it is you and you alone who can save us from Jesus. He studies the cards as a whole. I'm not getting much else. I was really hoping to find the next Aquaduck. Seems we will need some luck. Thud, thud, thud. There is a knock at the door. Hugh opens it. Sir Hugh, bad news, said a child legionnaire. Jesus has risen. Marshal the forces, cries Hugh. I want every last child legionnaire defending the city at once. Peter, follow me. Yes, sir, said the child legionnaire. He hurries off. Hugh, Kruger appears. The third Aquaduck. It's at the base of the aqueduct. Come, Peter, said Hugh. When they get to the aqueduct, they see a robed duck, translucent and glowing with light. What happens next? Asked Hugh. Things are unstable. The fate of the world hangs in the balance, said the Aquaduck. You want to open rift space. I will help you. He hands Hugh a flute and disappears. Hugh looks at it momentarily, turns it around in his hands before attempting to play it. Sounds horrible, like nails on a chalkboard. Ah! Cries Douglas, having just arrived. Cut it out! That hurts, said Kruger. I think I'm going to throw up, said Lillian. That's not all right. Give it here then. I can play it, said Mark, jumping out of the music box. Mark plays an ingenious tune, full of life and vigor. That's how it's done. Hey, what's going on then? Hugh, Douglas, Kruger, and Lillian fall to the ground. Black mist swirls around them. They arise as aqueducts. Oh no, said Mark. What have I done? Me, said Peter. Can't understand you, I'm afraid, said Mark. Look at them, locked in spiritual warfare and such. What shall we do? Wait, I know. Peter, turn the crank on this here music box. Me, said Peter. Trust me, Peter, it's not the sultry lady I'm after here. I think music might soothe their souls whilst in their battles. It's a hunch, but maybe it will help. Peter turns the crank and music plays. The new aqueducts seem to relax, and miraculously they get up and begin to sway back and forth. Look at that! I told you, said Mark. Hugh blinks his eyes. Me. Next, Lillian and Kruger come too. Me, they say in unison. Douglas, however, remains swaying back and forth. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad, said Mark. I just wish there was some way for you to communicate. Heavenly music begins to play. They look toward the city and see that a man with a beard and a halo is coming toward them. Hugh grabs Peter. Me, said Hugh. Smack! Hugh falls to the ground. It's Martha. She hugs Peter and whispers to him. Me, said Peter. He goes to move in the direction of Jesus, but Martha pulls him back. Me, said Martha. Me, said Peter. Martha relents and lets go of Peter. Peter turns to Jesus when the aqueduct begins to shake. It sways to and fro and finally comes crashing down. Peter gets to his feet and he is alone. Rubble is all around. Did everyone make it out okay? He wonders. He moves forward and sees the silhouette of a man. He gets closer and sees that it is Jesus. Next to him stands an aqueduct. It is his father, Gerald.